Hi guys, today I'm going to show you how to write your introduction for your describing a process essay. First, you want to remember what you did yesterday in class, what your topic was overall. So go back to your brainstorming document and remind yourself what your topic is. I'm going to look at my document here, and I'm reminding myself that my topic is how to get a distracted student to focus. So that's what I'm going to be talking about in my introduction. So when you go to the section that's called Introduction, you're going to see your draft and you're going to see my example. Let's look at your draft first so you can see all of the boxes you need to fit in. One is the hook. That's the first part of your introduction where you're trying to grab the reader's attention. Notice how there's three different types of hooks here. I wrote three different examples for you. You're going to choose one type of hook for your own essay. Make sure that your hook is about your topic. So if you're talking about how to take care of a baby, your hook is about taking care of a baby. If you're talking about how to play soccer, it's about soccer. If you're talking about how to make some sort of food, it's talking about that food. Let me show you my example here on my document. So there's three different types of hooks. One is rhetorical questions when you're asking the reader a question. Here's my example. Have you ever had a student that just wouldn't pay attention? What did you do? Call the parents? Get frustrated? Did it seem like nothing worked? So that's one possible way I could start my essay. Here's another possible way that I can start my essay by using visualization. So what I'm doing is I'm helping the reader imagine this situation. Imagine the mind of a distracted student. Maybe they are thinking about something that happened in their family the previous night. Maybe they are worried about a fight they had with their friend. Perhaps they're just completely bored. So there I'm painting a picture with my words. The last is an anecdote. That's when you're telling a brief personal story connected to the topic. Here's my example. It was my third year as a teacher, and I always dreaded my second period class. My student Jose was constantly distracted by his phone, other classmates, and the world around him. He did everything he could to avoid classwork, and it affected everyone. I knew I had to do something differently. So I went and I decided that the way I want to start my essay is by doing a rhetorical question. So that's how I'm writing my hook. Have you ever had a student that just wouldn't pay attention? What did you do? Call the parents, get frustrated? Did it seem like nothing works? That's the first step to the introduction, writing the hook. Next step is to write the background information. You're going to tell the reader how you learned this process and what makes you an expert on this topic. Here's my example. In my 10 years as a teacher, I have taught hundreds of students. Many of these students were distracted in class. During this time, I have developed a process to help distracted students focus better and be successful. All right, that's your second step. Your third step is to write your claim. That's the main idea of this essay. And you're going to find it actually, if you go back to your brainstorming document, you already wrote this main idea right here. So you can just copy that sentence over. Here's my example. It is important to learn how to get distracted students to focus because it helps that student and their classmates learn. All right, make sure you're saying the topic of your essay and you're also saying the reason why it's important to know this. All right, so that's how you write your introduction. You're writing all of that in your draft section in each of the boxes, and then you're turning in this assignment. It is due by the end of class today. Next week, we will work on the body paragraphs.